like, okay, I'm not letting you approach. I'm going to place blocks to Edgar. Or instead, he's going to play Cloud. The Mazebeans Cloud.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Point actually. Sorry to cut you in here, but Mazebeans has been talking up this Kirby counter pick for a while. Like, this is the first time I've been able to do it.
And to be fair, it makes sense as a counter pick because this matchup is awful for Kirby, and on top of that, Kirby, like, I know he only lost to Ruthless once and then won the next 3 sets, but like, it's like Kirby's not great versus Cloud on top of the fact that it's an awful matchup. So I can definitely see it, but I have also literally never seen Mazebeans play Cloud.
Well, I mean,
But also,
so far.
I mean, he's not the hardest character either, and so far what? No, he didn't take the stock though. But never mind, you're right. So far, yeah.
So far, yeah, there you have it.
Apologies for being snarky. Great catch at the X smash though.
Yeah. And I think though Kirby's gonna have to take advantage of Cloud's poor recovery in this matchup because Kirby so good at getting these edge guards.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a big part of this
Yeah, but Maze has done such a great job of not really letting Kirby get him off stage. Like, he's just doing an amazing job of like using this huge ass sword just to keep him out. And yeah, Kirby's just not able to get in.
I mean, you've got a question from Kirby. Is there another option? Is there another game plan? Is there maybe even another character you have to take here?
He is the only other character I know that he plays are Pac-Man and Mario. Both of whom are also just gonna get big swords.
It might not matter though.
Oh! I looked away! I looked at you to make a point. What happened?
So Kirby inhaled him, ran off the stage, and Mazebeans up B and killed a pair of them.
Yeah.
If you're Kirby, you take that with
Oh
your
yeah,
life.
yeah. Because I sort of say, and yeah, this is what he wants. And the thing is, he's not. Marcel's not a chance to charge limit at all. Like I know, obviously he's getting it from getting hit. But
There is the limit already.
he doesn't need to charge it. Maybe I was wrong.
We're gonna see Mazebeans just dancing around Kirby over here, see what he can do.
I feel like if Kirby I wish that had lag. I feel like if Kirby takes this game, that's gonna be
what a parry.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a big hit to like Mazebeans' mentality, right?
Jump on this cloud. Can he get back?
Ooh.
Say that. I think he had to get a jump back, but still.
Yeah, I don't think Stone was the option there, to be honest. Like, I don't know what he could have done because I don't think he's fast enough to get the downer. But
Well, I mean, the other thing is when Cloud up beat you like that, obviously, you die first.
yeah,
So if he tried to go for the nair, Marcel just up B's, you
yeah, fair.
So take someone who has the edge guard Cloud to do anything ever. It's such a risk every single time.
that's fair.
For the single potential of doing anything. So I understand why he went for this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's correct.
Yeah, but I think that must be real. Like that must feel real good to Mazebeans because I think if he had lost that game, that would have been a big hit to his mentality because he had such a huge lead and then that second stop. So, and Kirby was really bringing it back as well.
Just quickly before we carry on,
Yeah.
I'd like to shout out our 2 sponsored players here, Saltire Esports Mazebeans and Shizu Kirby. Very much appreciate the organisations for sponsoring these players.
Indeed. And we'll see here if this Cloud is just a flash in the pan or if it's something that Mazebeans can take straight to the bank.
Yeah, I feel like Battlefield's a bit of a strange counterpick here to use versus Cloud. I feel like Cloud's gonna love using the platforms to aid with his mobility, with his own landings. I know that'll be why Kirby probably went for it. Cloud can actually bring, not quite shades of like the smasher upper, but like as close as you'll get in this game. But Kirby using the space well.
Mazebeans landing with a lot of these down airs.
Just got to call him a Game Watch player.
Yeah.
And speaking of Game Watch, that's an unadvised up B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate. That wasn't there's no jump on this cloud.
Yeah, he's dead.
That's death.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what Kirby needs to do.
Maybe Kirby doesn't need another character for this matchup. But that's the thing, this matchup is so hard until you get off stage great air dodging. The American air dodge actually being a good thing for once.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, no one's saying Mazebeans can bring this back, but I mean, that Kirby up B can also suicide kill you.
Yeah.
Let's hopefully that doesn't happen for a very climactic finish.
Like, it's... probably the worst of the suicide kill moves, but like it still can do it. But yeah, it feels like Kirby's kind of in his head as well now. Like he's just finding these grabs. But
I don't know.
I think he pressed the button and blast him or something because he almost didn't die. Sorry,
To me, Mazebeans is someone that gets tilted. I don't think I have ever seen Mazebeans tilt. I mean, even when he was down 3 or 2 games against Streaks and with Bowser Jr., that man had a smile on his face. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Speaking of knowing what he was doing, he tried a footstool there.
Oh, no, Mazebeans just loves the game. Like, genuinely just loves the game. And, like, that's a big part of why he's so good. It's also why his Steve is so weird and so, like, doesn't care about resources. Because he just wants to mess around.
Indeed, we'll be seeing if Kirby's able to find his kill or if Mazebeans can bring this back.
Honestly, I'd be a bit nervous if I was Kirby, just because of the fact that I feel like if he loses this stock, Maze could definitely like bring this back.
Yeah, 100%. Even at 141.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
His limit is almost out, and there it is as well, just as I was saying. But does burn it there to recover.
I mean, that seems to be a difference between Mazebeans and normal. Cloud, the Fair Art Shield will just take it, but Mazebeans will choose to just expend that limit.
Yeah.
They'll just go, yeah, you know what, I'll just rip it, where every other Cloud would double jump there and air dodge, risking their life, just so they're flashing blue for a bit longer.
Yeah, because they'd want to use that extra mobility, that extra damage off it. But Maze was just like, no, I need to get back, I guess I should have ulted the Battlefield counter pick, because that actually did work out quite well.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the whole thing about this is if Kirby's able to get those edge guards, Kirby wins. If he isn't, Mazebeans wins.
Yeah.
That is just going to be the recurring theme of this grand final.
Yeah, maybe not as much, because here comes the Steve already.
Yeah.
I guess I'm surprised that he gave up on the cloud that quick. That's the thing I've noticed though with Mazebeans, is if he does try out a different counter pick, he doesn't usually stick with it for too long. Usually if he just loses a game, he'll bring up the Steve. It doesn't matter if he's in pools, it doesn't matter where in drag it is. If the character's not working, he'll usually bring up the Steve very quickly. And to be fair, his Steve is kind of cracked.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Bad.
It is really good to have such a strong character just available and ready. And Kirby, you know, this might be, after the cloud, a decent counter pick to be.
Yeah.
I mean, another thing, you have to imagine Kirby's lap is so good.
Yeah.
He knows all the specific things that he can do. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if he whipped out an NIL up smash himself. You know?
I know for a fact, like Kirby has literally told me before that he can NIL. I love these air dodge recovery mix-ups from Kirby. Like, stuck at ledge for 100 years, but he's not dead yet.
It doesn't matter how long you're there, it just matters that you don't die.
Yes.
100%.
Very impatient S smash and does die for it, but I can see why he threw it out, because that would have killed if it had hit. And sometimes people are just not ready for the random S smash, especially from Kirby.
Yeah, I mean, you're just sometimes not ready for them to just swing it. You go, they would never swing this incredibly laggy move. Anyways.
Yep. Unfortunately though, because Mazebean's just as bad for doing it, he's always ready.
Yeah, you never know these two. They know each other well at this point. There's so many sets.
Yeah. Great. One thing I love whenever watching these two play, though, it's just how proficient Kirby is. It's just like punishing these minecarts in the air with this backer, like very consistently.
Yeah, 100%. And now, as we see here, another S smash coming out, and Kirby
Shockingly not killing.
Kirby just losing percent fast. A whole stock up on 147% here for Mazebeans. Mazebeans just throughout the past couple of sets has been playing his stocks to perfection, just making the absolute most out of every smidgen of percent that he has.
It feels like Kirby was just like wasn't really ready. Like I think this was like why it was smart for him to stay cloud 2 games and then go with the Steve. Is like Kirby probably adjusted to the cloud at that point. He will need to readjust mentally for the Steve. blocks saving Kirby's life.
Even though his life's saved, he's going to need to do a lot more. That's technical.
Yeah, very untechable at that percent. But, great catch.
Block Kirby. They're both just mining.
I've never heard anyone say that. I've never heard anyone say that at all, but let alone as enthusiastically as you did. But, and there we go. There's those big Kirby combos. That's the thing. Both these characters kind of can just tax each other real hard.
I mean, we're seeing the advantage stage both these players shine as best as they can. Picking off the side of that block, not necessary, but Kirby, he's just trying to find a way down. He's got blocks for himself.
Yeah, and thank God he's got blocks, because this character can't land, but he's still living that up smash. Very strong for how fast it is. Not always super consistently strong, though.
Yeah, I remember Will
Yeah.
absolutely mauling about that SCS we were at, about how he got 2 fake kill screens on us.
He got super. I can't believe he got mad that his frame 8 move didn't kill. Frame 8, it shouldn't kill.
Simply be better anyway.
Got out so well. Anyway, though, Kirby honestly doing a great job of just like surviving here. It's just, can he find this stock?
He's going to have to find his stock and a lot more of that.
Yes,
Kirby needs a kill throw. He actually does.
I mean, he does. That killed him.
Need those blocks.
I'm shocked that actually killed without the plat, to be honest. And that was probably only because he had stage run rage, so. This is looking rough. Kirby just, as a character, doesn't have great options for dealing with blocks because he doesn't have disjoints. So it takes ages for him to break them and then puts him in a disadvantaged position.
Yeah, I mean, 118% on Kirby now. A lot of things will kill here.
But I have seen Kirby win this before.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
he did a quick 37 there and from one string. If he can just find another one. I love his use of blocks just to delay his landings. Again, because Kirby's so floaty and slow in the air. Downer?
oh my god!
Maze just went way too deep for that edge guard.
Oh wow!
He had no reason to do that.
Kirby stealing that game from the brink of defeat. And
I know I said Kirby can win these. I didn't mean by Mazebeans SD.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Mazebeans myself. He's really, as shown by that game, teaching me how to be really good at baseball over time with the ability to throw that. And on a real, that's so unfortunate.
So if Kirby
Game away from Kirby winning.
Exactly. That's just what I was about to say. And that again, good thing Mazebeans doesn't get tilted. And that's the thing. These two are also really good friends. So it's like, whatever happens, be happy for each other. Exactly. And it's great to, like, that's something I really like about the Scottish community, and especially with the Zoomers, is they're all good friends with each other. They're all very supportive of each other. Like, even like...
turned Irish for a second there.
Ripped at UKIE.
Someone has to do it. Back to the match, so pretty even game right now. Very neutral heavy. Maze is slowing things down a lot. I think he realized, like, okay, I maybe need to hit the brakes sometimes because otherwise I will just throw away a game randomly.
I mean, does that matter? Kirby's just following him. It's so, like, you can see Kirby reading every single bit of movement, but he just can't challenge it. So if he gets that one hit, he makes it so much worth it.
Yeah, like, these two characters have been ridiculous advanced state, and I feel like both these players have, like, optimized it as well. And maybe, you know what? Maybe Steam Grab is not good sometimes. Sometimes.
That is something else.
No, if that's the biggest thing you have to complain about, no, that's not happening.
Oh, the block disappeared the exact way he wanted it. This is very great tech, and the upbeat beating out the up smash.
This character sucks.
What? Sorry. What the hell is this game for?
It's some higher being just just wants him to succeed.
We're at an Italian restaurant because I'm having a lot of spaghetti right now.
This Mazebeans was wanting that grab, and Kirby.
Yeah, Mace has been fishing for grab this game, and he's been punished for it quite consistently.
Yeah.
As a person who plays a slow character myself, I have to respect Kirby taking Kirby's full mobility to run
Yeah.
as far away from the minecart hurdling
Yeah.
towards him as
Yeah.
possible. That can't run away from that.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Certainly not.
How can you escape the best downer in the game?
Wow, great conversion there. Mazebeans taking that and thinking he might have gotten away with it, but Kirby with that fast decision making.
What I love about Kirbo's Kirbo's aggression as well, and his neutral is like, yeah, he goes for a sane advantage state, but he's really good at mixing up how he leads into it. So he's really good at, just like he said, inching out his movement and maximizing as much as he can, and then mixing up how he's going to land, and then gets down there in disadvantage anyway.
What was that handle? Who is that hitting? The answer's probably Kirby.
The answer,
Just look like
the answer is literally everyone, unless Will's doing it, and then you're avoiding it.
I mean, this could be what Beans needs.
Yeah.
He needs the momentum shift. He needs the damage, and there's a diamond.
And he can take this. And he can. This might be the game here.
What?
I'm sorry, I physically recoiled from that one.
The game didn't know if he teched or not.
That was the, I think the best way I can describe what had happened there is he was putting a pinball machine.
I'm lost for words.
He ran on every side.
The game didn't know how to handle. The game didn't know how to handle that. The game doesn't know what Steve is doing. It's so ridiculous it is.
You know, there's points, right, where Marcelo is miles and miles above me as a player. I have to wonder, does he just randomly place the blocks and it works? Or did he land that? Because if he landed that, I'm shaking his hand. That was amazing.
All I know is I am tired.
And these two players are probably the most exhausted of anybody in this venue. They've been playing all day.
And the thing is, we could have another set.
I just realised.
Reset. Okay.
At least we're doing real well for time. We've got time for the reset.
Kirby is able to get Mazebeans in that blender for a small amount of time.
Start of that game, it looked like that was just like Kirbo's game, and then Marcelo just decided, okay, cool, I'm gonna stop going up grab for no reason, and I'm gonna start down airing more. And and then whatever the block.
Oh, that DNT was great, but not quite.
Amazing DI from Kirbo.
Yeah, really good stuff there.
Yeah. So the TNT is one of the worst moves for like the fake kill screens as well. I feel like it consistently will give you them, and you'll consistently not die from it.
It's amazing to me how fast Steve can craft. I can't believe that man's got such craftsmanship. That sword gets bit so quickly.
Yeah.
In a pickaxe and an axe.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, we'll see if he needs any of those tools to get that kill. The Nair stuffing at the start up of that minecart and powered rails. That's a strong move that will kill.
Yeah.
Throw.
And there we go. That's why I said sometimes it's bad, because it also is the best grab at grabbing in the air. But addressing what I was saying earlier about like how Kirbo's really good at punishing these minecarts, like with backer. Mace has been doing an amazing job of just mixing up how high he uses them, and just Kirby cannot get there in time.
Yeah, and I mean, we're seeing a great neutral coming out here from Mazebeans, but
Amazing catch, just
finds that
perfectly
down.
timed as well.
Really good stuff there. From Kirby.
Yeah, Steve with like no resources, but again, Kirby just doesn't have great options for stopping the mining machine.
Yeah, indeed. And as soon as you say that, now almost up to a full bar of iron once more. What the hell?
You know what? Remember how earlier I said I like commenting this character? I might be changing this mind.
Every game, I find myself being like, what?
Yeah, you learned something new, huh?
I just. Wow. Yeah, that's what I can really say to that.
And then he just gets the further anyway.
Hey, I mean,
Great air dodge.
we're staring down the barrel of a set 2, and that's terrifying prospect.
A terrifying prospect in.
Never count Kirby out though. I mean, it's hard not to, but never count him out. Like, if he could somehow find a way to get this stock, we saw with the Cloud games, he can suddenly just blow up.
I don't know if we do that against Steve though. This is like looking down that shotgun barrel and going, yeah, this might not fire.
Yeah, fair. But we'll see.
The down tilt's not quite tripping.
The down tilt's breaking the stream.
Oh no.
Don't get up. I'm sure they'll fix it.
And who knows, maybe by this point Kirby's taking the start.
Maybe Kirby's taking the game. Yeah, no worries.
Oh no. This is so the worst thing that could happen. happen.
Dusty's gonna speak to him as he gets into the door again, isn't he?
He said it's been reset.
It's not on our end yet.
Oh, he meant bracket reset.
Oh.
Oh, I see, I see.
Well,
Oh, it's back, it's back.
we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Come back.
Dear please.
I think he just doesn't want to watch more Steve.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if anything, Steve is fun.
I love commentating that character. Like I said, he's Bugs Bunny.
He can do whatever he wants. But yeah, I think Marcelo needed the Kirby counter pick.
Yeah.
Maybe he needed it a bit just as a mental reset, but like he didn't need it to win the set. Like it helped, it got in the game, but he goes back to Steve, and the Steve is what's doing it for him. I think PS2 is not the call. I think it's a bit too big, too much space to allow Maze to mine and make it harder for Kirby to get in. But it looks like something's happening. Sinicho's there. Don't know what he's doing.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Logan.
Logan, you know you're not playing, right? Logan, you're out. Logan, it's okay. Thank you. That's been bothering me for so long.
Yeah, I had to
But I haven't
get
been
rid of
wanting
that.
to do anything. He told me off for touching stuff. It was just showing that that must have been there all day then. If that was just the bracket link.
Oy, oy, oy.
Alright, so we're just waiting here.
Okay.
I guess, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted a quick break.
Yeah, of course. It'd be good for Kirby to just take a little bit, collect his thoughts.
Yes, let Kiwi get lost.
Indeed. And yeah, this is gonna be a tense grand finals reset.
Game 6 here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, like, thing is with Mazebeans with momentum, I could see this going, like, just being a 3 on a handshake, or I could see this going all the way to another game 5. Like, I genuinely don't know. But Kirby definitely needs to just take a breath. Because those last 2 games were running away from him at the end, both times. Like, what was happening?
Yeah, exactly. Kirby, for those past 2 games, had a great start. Was piling on that percent, keeping it even, and then all of a sudden, bang, big damage, taking those stocks, and Kirby not able to recover from that.
Like, big thing I've noticed that like Mazebeans is doing well this set, like better than I think I've seen him doing a long time in this matchup. Is he's just doing, like, he's not getting edge guarded as often. Like, he's still getting down on it sometimes, but he's done such a great job of mixing up how he's recovering, like stalling in the air high, or if he is recovering mid or low, mixing up the timings. And he has only been down on it a couple of times. Like, usually that or the backer is pretty free for Kirby, but he's doing a great job of avoiding those. But it looks like we're probably about to get started.
Yeah, Mazebeans walking back to the podium, to the throne of Smash.
And I love that Kirby's just been sitting there the entire time. Like, he's just been waiting. He's just been like,
Yeah.
let's go home.
Probably just reading over notes
Yeah.
or finding some good music. Some good music can always help.
This isn't Genesis, whatever turn goes that was like, oh no, if you bring in notes and we look at those mid-set, that counts as coaching. And it's like, no. Oh, he's back.
A short break of allowing Marcel to use the bathroom.
Fair.
And I received inside information in this time. He did not wash his hands.
Oh,
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Wait, how?
And he's using these.
Also, why did he admit that?
Well, asked him and he said yeah.
Awful.
But now we're going to be seeing yet another set of the same. I'm honestly surprised at stage selection between these pairs.
Yeah.
You think?
Because historically, they went FD like every game. Maybe I'm not caught up on their stuff.
To be fair, while yeah they have, it has very rarely ever worked out in Kirby's favour. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kirby's just like, you know what, I don't want to do that anymore. It's great for me, it's better for Steve. And it is, so. But I don't know if PS2 is the call. PS2 was, maybe it wasn't the stage that was the issue, like last game. I feel like it's maybe just a bit too big really for Kirby to get much up. How did he avoid the second hit?
I think since landing hitbox is only on the ground,
Yeah.
that man jumped in the middle of the 2 hits and up air.
This man
That's
is no
experience.
fear. That's experience, and just like this kid is not fear. And again, rolling in between the 2 hits. Yeah, he is grinded this matchup. And he's working on Anvil as well.
Yeah, definitely. And a good start though from Mazebeans, and you know, it could be, as you said, if Mazebeans is able to run away with this first game, and that upflow will definitely take it, it could go on to be a quick 3-1 handshake if Kirby is not able to make some serious adaptations.
I mean, we know he can do it. He's done it many times before, but letting this go to a reset.
Yeah. Like this, I think this is ending either game 8 or game 10. I don't think we're getting a game 9 in between.
I would like to point out how good SDI.
Yes.
He's gonna have to keep on going. Oh no, that's it. How good the SDI was from Kirby there.
Yeah.
The fact that he was so far away and still got followed up on.
Yeah. But like he doesn't really get Steve taxed as hard as anyone else because he's so good at just SDIing out of it. Like the only other players I've seen as good at SDIing like out of Steve combos are like the upper echelon of the UK.
Yeah, indeed. And obviously with Kirby being as pancake as he is,
Pancake is so big.
as Kirby being so pancake, it is easy for Kirby to fall out and to not get caught by a lot of these Steve combos.
I like that Kirby is playing a lot more grounded now. Like Kirby's playing a lot more grounded now. Like to try and avoid these angles, and then he's punishing them because of it. Oh, what do you do there? That's just a checkmate situation.
That's so violent.
Yeah, there was just so much going on. Roll was covered, jump was covered, get up, because like everything was covered there by Mazebeans. Some really just great setups. If you give Mazebeans enough time, he will close you out.
They released 2 characters after Steve, and he's still like this. Like they didn't think, let's like tune the numbers down a bit. No, they were just like, he's okay.
I mean, they had the ability to put 4 patches in, and they looked at us and went, "This makes sense to me, Chief."
Yeah.
And but what's it doing? Really? Just avoid that second hit of the anvil and shield?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering now if he's rathering to shield it, he's going for this. Break.
He's wanting that shield break.
He was not afraid of that S smash from and that shoot.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it.
And gets the double down. Kurt, like the big again,
insane.
as you've been saying, as I was saying, as Mark was saying, the biggest adaptation Kirby's been doing there is just working out how to deal with that anvil. Like when the anvil is, he's not in the air, allowing the anvil in disadvantage. He's not overextending. So instead, he's waiting for the anvil as a landing option, and then either escaping between the 2 hits consistently, or just waiting until it fully lands, and then punishes Mazebeans every time for it. Like just. Because that was the big thing that kept happening, was he just kept getting randomly anviled in the first set.
I also have the question at the end there about, I don't know if Mazebeans is like meant to go at that angle
This man loves Bailey.
of like past the ledge, which allowed Kirby to get that. I know the electric slows.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no clue. All I do know is Kirby's looking very comfy right now. I think, during that pee break, like, he was reading his notes, and even with Mazebeans not washing his hands, like, it was still enough time for Kirby to get what he needed.
Indeed, and
So, I do feel sorry for Kirby, because either way, he is going to have to shake those hands.
No, I mean, those two have got so much respect for each other. I mean, hell, we didn't even mention this. They won doubles together.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. They won.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, like that should show you how well these two know each other. They were literally doing Steve and Kirby stuff together.
Yeah.
And now using this against each other in the best way they can.
Exactly, and Kirb0 doing a good job, or he was doing a good job of making sure that Mazebeans did not have much time to mine any iron.
Yeah.
But now, with those gold tools, interesting.
Yeah, just able to throw up moves. So Backer not quite taking it, but I love, again, Mazebeans is like mixing up these recoveries so well, because that has been the biggest way he used to lose stocks in this matchup, was edge guarding. And yet...
And Kieran has vacated the premises.
He is done with this game.
And I do not blame him whatsoever. Oh my lord. It's so fast. It's so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, Mazebeans going far and wide.
Where are you going?
Where are you going? What is happening? Wow, Kirb0 just incredible at mixing up these recovers and making it back to ledge every time.
And dash attack not quite taking it though. Both players just know exactly how to like recover versus each other. Again, they're good friends, they play a lot, and it shows.
Yeah, I mean, the reason, I mean, he keeps doing that, okay, that up throws,
Definitely.
but he keeps not being in the middle of stage. Because why? It's got no end lag.
Yeah.
So he literally has to settle for just a forward tilt to reset the situation.
Yeah.
It's so worth it for him.
Yeah. He needs it.
But once
I
again,
generally say. Yeah.
now, it's so hard. You're panicking like, oh, my shield's gonna get broken.
Yeah, that's it. Great tech chase there.
Yeah.
From Mazebeans. It's really difficult to do anything there that doesn't result in you dying.
Really good DI up there from Mazebeans just to prevent Kirb0 from getting some silly stuff off the wall. But that being said, Kirb0's still very much in this game. Oh,
Yeah, there's some big damage there from Kirb0. Wow, was looking for that F smash. Almost got it as well.
he hadn't charged it as much, he might have gone it. Maybe it wouldn't have killed, but it would have been good damage. He would have gone it before the gap attack. Still, bad situation for Steve trying to recover here. And Backer not quite taking it. His DI is ridiculous, but it's not enough. And this is a dead even game. This is a refreshed Kirb0. He enjoyed that time to just relax and reset his mindset.
What a great, just almost, that was a perfect stock there.
Yeah.
Getting played by Kirb0, hardly taking any percent other than one back air.
And again, somehow he's just finding ways to weave around like the up tilts from Steve, something that's so tricky to do.
Now, I don't mean this is an insult, but Marcelo is like an amiibo. He will dash dance below you and then just up smash.
Yeah.
It's so fast. It lasts so long that it works.
Great punish on the
Looking for that trip, and if he had it, that probably put it in stock as well.
Oh,
Finds the trip!
And this time he times the F smash correctly. And oh my god, literally either of them can kill here. I bet. Who's ready for the double, maybe triple F smash?
This could be such an important game for Kirb0. If you have to make Marcelo go and do this 3-0, it's gonna be difficult.
Great dash attack, but one of Steve's worst moves because it doesn't kill at 0.
It's so close now. Oh!
I literally could hear people scream from the other room.
The crowd going insane in the venue at the moment.
So will kill here, but can he on the back? Can he find it?
The dash attack's so risky, but lasts so long that he's able to just safely do it. Can he find the one hit the knee?
Oh,
Grab from Marcelo will get back opportunity.
But
Some more
I think
materials.
either of them are going to kill with an up throw here.
Yeah, and one more. Gets out of it. No shield pull there.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen that not poke. What is he going for? What's he cooking?
Oh, and that back here.
Why does it have such a big hitbox on the handle? Why did that work?
That move did not hit him.
No.
That move did not hit him. The game said it did.
Are you okay?
I'm coping.
Oh, Steve was in front of. Steve was in front of Kirby, and still hit.
Welcome to therapy for final.
I would not be surprised if I never see Kiwi ever again after today. I think if you just quietly retire, I wouldn't blame you.
The chant for a while was Jodgers is molding. It's because they didn't see me.
It's because Judges It's that one meme of like the military soldier blocking the bed with the kids sleeping with the arrows, and that's Judges complaining about characters to protect you from
Where
being
is he
mobbed.
going?
How did that not hit?
Oh my goodness, that is so lucky there for Mazebeans. That would have been a stop.
I don't know how that didn't like two-frame. Like genuinely.
Yeah, that is so lucky for Mazebeans because this game is going to be so pivotal.
Yeah.
Getting that 2-1 and potentially grabbing that counter pick and an early stop there, taking Mazebeans.
He's just not really able to get anything started at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, with this game being so important, I can tell that both these players, or maybe Kirby especially, is going to be very nervous here in this situation.
But great weight there, and just going for the grab. And oh man, I thought the TNT was going to go off a bit sooner and just hit Marcelo back at the
Take Mazebeans.
It's not dancing death here. There's only so much you can do. And then I'm shutting down mentally watching Steve.
I can tell, you can hear it. Oh, great! Like just escape from that order, and Kirby Champ almost killing. What is going on?
Not gonna kill just yet. And Marcelo still with that
Yeah.
gold.
Oh, that was
blocks.
really smart preemptive blocks from Marcelo.
Great stuff there from Marcelo.
But yeah, the whole slash is just so easily punished. Like it's so big, but like if it whiffs, you're dead.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, Kirby now has a bit of a mountain to climb here.
But we've seen these Kirby strings. Like he can even up this percent real quick. It's just can he get anything started? And so doing okay. Great. Punishing Steve S Master's shield somehow. Not many characters can do
I
that.
said it couldn't be done, but Kirby proves us different.
We have the technology.
But as it happens, Mazebeans is still at this ledge.
Yeah.
He's still taking this percent. This is so much building up at this point, to the point that Kirby's taking the lead.
I can't believe even for a moment I was. Oh, how was I down Turbo 30 seconds ago?
You know,
I
on
apologize.
stock, I was literally thinking, I've not seen Kirby up smash in a while. I'm surprised he hasn't gone for it.
Oh, he's been saving it. He's been wanting it as a mix-up. But that being said, we have Diamond out. This is an even game.
Yeah, I mean, it's great stuff from Kirby. He's just been playing like the perfect neutral, punishing the side B, avoiding these down Bs. Great
His
stuff.
advantage has been amazing. Like he's just mixing up his timings, his landings. He's mixing up everything. But again, you have to be afraid because this is Steve with down. That map.
The mash!
And Marcelo wasn't ready because who mashes out of that? But this is rough. This is Steve in the lead essentially because of Diamond. Great grab though.
Very pivotal here.
What is happening?
Okay, that again, Kirby just showing that he knows this matchup because he was ready to use those blocks. But
It was a great SDI from Kirby to get out of those up airs, still getting caught by that F smash.
can he even recover here though?
Oh wow!
Great
Great
air
air dodge. Makes it back. Doesn't get that tech. Oh, and he gets the footstool into the anvil.
Is that a thing? Why is footstool animal a thing?
And now, there is one game between Mazebeans and claiming the title as TYKO for himself. And there's only the game of the person that wins it at the end. The person that plays better doesn't always necessarily win. Not saying Mazebeans didn't play better, he definitely did. But it's just those pivotal moments.
But it's still down there. I don't care if it's a limited resource move. Why is Anvil that?
I don't know, but we're gonna have to live with it. Now we're staring down Saltire's very own Mazebeans, taking this potentially, or can Shizu's very own Kirby?
Yeah.
Kirby? Kirby, specifically.
I mean, to be fair, as far as I know, he is also Suzu's only Kirby.
I hope so.
Yeah, and I mean, what is that going to do now?
Oh, wait, how did he get hit by the explosion? He was nowhere near.
Yeah, and I mean, you can imagine what is this going to do now to Kirby's mental?
Yeah.
Being hit by something like that. Oh, and that's so unfortunate. That TNT is so powerful.
Yeah.
Killing so early, and Yeah, we'll see if Kirby, as he has done before, is going to be able to recover from this.
I think one of the scariest things about Mazebeans as a player is like it doesn't matter how many games he's played in a row, if he's coming from like losing to amazing tech, he does not run out of steam, like literally ever. And how is he alive? Again, he's just not that. He's not
make any sense.
the dash back S smash coming up before the dash attack. Fair. Okay.
So much in this flavor here. So much is being put down to every little interaction. Speaking of that, catching it.
Finally, but this is looking bad. You know how I said, oh, I think this will either be a 3 or go game 5. I doubt it will go game 4. Oh no. I mean, Kirby, don't count him out yet, but like the momentum is just like completely in Mazebeans' favor right now. Amazing DI.
Really good DI there.
But also the fact that that almost killed from across the stage at 114. I don't care how like Kirby is, please.
Now we're back to the exact same setup where he got blown up last time. This time he Alex took the tail it.
And you know what?
Num num num.
Never seen that happen, but that was so smart, unfortunately.
That's definitely going to kill. I mean, Kirby has for the majority of this set been so good at dealing with minecart.
Yeah.
Gets caught that one time.
Yeah.
Gets caught napping at the wheel. And that is a stock there for Mazebeans. Tournament stock now.
Struggles at ledge versus Steve. Like, Kirby has been stuck there for so long, and oh, is this it?
Oh!
The end.
Yeah. Oh my god. Kirby's
Oh, that's it!
Kirby's DI was incredible on all those moves, and it didn't matter because Marcelo was ready.
He's often known as the best player in the country, fully pushing that distinction here
It's
today.
for a reason.
Mate beats TYKO double up champion.
Yeah, he is top 5 UK for a reason. Like, oh my god, really well played.
Yeah, good
to
stuff
Mazebeans.
there.
Please go wash your hands. But no, really good stuff to Maze there. Like,